Hello traders, happy bank holiday Friday. Hope you guys are doing well. I am just recovering from a bit of a cold actually, and also we've been away surfing for a week, so sorry that my posts have been inconsistent. I am still posting on my Telegram, but just not here on YouTube, doing videos at the moment. But I am liking what I'm seeing on the DAX. I know these last couple of weeks have been absolutely insane. And, we had the ECB basis cut points by 25 points this week. And, markets have already priced it in. We were already expecting the ECB rate cuts. So what does that mean for the economy? It means that, they're hoping that inflation will carry on reducing to their 2% rate. They're hoping to help, with a bit of growth so that borrowing becomes a little bit cheaper, a little bit easier. But of course, with Trump tweeting all sorts of things and announcing, left, right and center, his decisions that he's making for tariffs and who and what, things can be whipsawing. But, and I'll show you in a minute why I like the DAX over the NASDAQ. But I feel like DAX is making, a nice consolidation and hopefully a recovery to target. So let's have a quick look at the charts. So I have pre-populated my trade idea. This is what I would be looking to take. I really like the 21,000 zone for an entry. So not right now. So I think it closed at 21188 on Thursday. The 2100, if it can hold, I think is a very nice zone to enter, and I'll show you why on a bigger time scale. So we're going to move over to the daily. Let me just, I'm going to take you through the FTSE in another video, but if I just show you what's going on here, you can see it's had, this move from my last video from up here, 23,300 was the last time I posted or something like that. Or was it around here somewhere? I think it was around here, wasn't it, in Feb or March, around the 2300 mark. I was hoping for something to the 21,750 area here, which is this previous high. But yeah, it's closed so many price tags since, and now it's making what I feel is a nice recovery, and I'll tell you why. So I use this indicator called buy call puts, and I'm going to show you just here when I click on it. So lots and lots of colorful lines. On the daily, it doesn't look quite as exciting, but one very good thing to note is that price is just holding this 9 EMA, which is this blue line, as you can see, and it's kind of trading around it, up above it, and it's, luckily for my bull thesis, not below it. And this is why it's interesting. So if I switch back to the 4-hourly, you'll see all these lines converging. Can you see what I'm talking about here? And when it does this, we call it a squeeze. So it's, had an up move since one other tariff announcement from Trump, and it's had a pullback, and then now it's at the top end of this pump. I think it was a 9% or 8% pump from this low. So since that pump, we've had consolidation. So right now it's in this consolidation box squeeze, and it's going to squeeze one way or the other way. And here is why I think it's going to squeeze upwards. So we've talked about fundamentals. I think the other thing to mention as well is that the auto tariffs have been removed. Obviously, DAX being very auto manufacturer heavy. So another bit of good news. So we've got good news with the ECB rate cuts, with the auto tariff exemption, with being such an oversold sell-off, which showed up here on the weekly as well. Funnily enough, still staying green on the candles. So, still in terms of a bigger time frame, if you're looking at these EMAs, you know, we're still bullish. We don't have the weekly crossover yet. So, you know, do I think we're going to make new highs? I don't know. But do I think that we're going to recover to the breakdown gap? Yes, I do. So I'm trying to take it not such a long-term view at a time and just trade what I see. No point predicting, right, for too long ahead, because we just don't know. So back to the daily, back to the 4 hourly to show you this squeeze. So here we have the squeeze. I think it's been squeezing since about, yeah, for the whole week, really. It's been kind of moving in and out of this line for up here, down here, up here, down here, which is why I really like this entry. If we can get this 2100 entry and keep the stop nice and tight around this 2700 would be my exit. I think there's a chance for an RR of 1 to 4, and I do like this breakdown gap. And I'll show you why, because I think we have some confluence with the FTSE as well. So that's my outlook for the DAX at the moment. I don't want to overtrade because it's extremely volatile. This is a great way to lose money and to lose it very quickly. You'll know that capital preservation is, you know, one of my key phrases all the time. And if you are on my Telegram, you'll know that I post this all the time. What is the risk to reward? What is the market like? How volatile are we? I think we've passed, I can't speak for the US, but I think with Europe and the FTSE, I think we've passed this super volatile stage, and we're just going to, you know, slowly, with every bit of, you know, better news, trade negotiations, slowly creep up. It may take a little while to fill this gap, and, you know, probably doesn't seem as bullish as all the other gaps used to fill, but it will fill.